In moments of crisis, time matters. Safety matters. Access to justice matters. For many survivors of domestic violence, the first step toward safety is filing for a temporary restraining order and order for protection. But what happens when the courthouse is far away, or the process is confusing, intimidating, or simply out of reach? Right now, in most of Hawaii, filing for a temporary restraining order or order for protection requires a person in crisis to physically come to the courthouse. This can be difficult or even impossible for survivors if they lack reliable transportation, time off work, or childcare. Once at a courthouse, survivors must navigate a paper-based process that can feel intimidating and overwhelming. For those experiencing trauma, or those who may be in immediate danger or are caring for children, every additional barrier can become a reason not to file at all. Although local nonprofits do provide assistance and services to survivors of domestic violence, in rural areas like the Third Circuit, these resources are limited, and many vulnerable court users are left to navigate the system on their own at their most fragile moment. It shouldn't be this difficult to ask for help. That's why the Third Circuit is launching a pilot project in collaboration with the National Center for State Courts and local community partners to begin development of a user-friendly protection order portal. Online portals allow petitioners to file for a protection order and temporary restraining order from anywhere, safely and securely. Portals use guided interviews to walk users through each step in clear, plain language, reducing fear and confusion while improving safety and empowerment. The first phase of this project will be a year-long collaboration with the National Center for State Courts, supported by federal funding through a grant from the Office on Violence Against Women. Throughout this collaborative phase of the project, the Third Circuit will be a learner court and will receive guidance from technical experts with the National Center for State Courts and the expertise of 3 experienced courts, Arizona, Kansas, and Indiana, all of which have already developed user-friendly protection order portals designed to empower survivors and modernize court services. Our collaboration with the National Center for State Courts will only be the first step to developing a protection order portal. Following the end of the grant period, the Third Circuit will continue development independently to make our vision a reality. Throughout the project, we will also be working closely with local community partners to ensure that the portal we develop is responsive to the needs of our island community. Our goal is to develop a portal that will meet users where they are, physically and emotionally. With a smartphone-ready, trauma-informed design, the portal will maximize accessibility and reduce anxiety. The interface will include security features, such as a safe exit button, that will allow users to quickly exit the portal at any time if they feel unsafe. The guided interview will answer common questions, explain legal terms, and ensure that no step is skipped, so that survivors don't need to worry about formatting documents or understanding legal codes. The flexibility of the guided interviews interface will also support accessibility features, such as access in multiple languages. Behind the scenes, the benefits are just as powerful. The portal will improve processing speeds, security, and consistency. Petitions will be automatically delivered to the court's electronic filing system. Court dates and proposed orders will be generated automatically based on user input. Judges, police, and parties will receive documents without delay. Manual duplicative processes like scanning and data entry will be replaced by streamlined digital workflows. A protection order portal is more than a website. It is a way to ensure that the justice system works for the people who need it most. We believe that this pilot project has the potential to fundamentally reshape how survivors access justice in Hawaii, especially in rural areas, by making the protection order process more accessible, more efficient, and more responsive to the needs of our community. It will remove barriers, it will save time, and it will help save lives.